This is a robot hotel,
Hello, human.
where only machine people do all of the work. And to find out if this technology will one day take all of our jobs, I'm going to every futuristic hotel and business with robot employees. Like, we'll try food made by AI chefs, watch an AI artist go to work, and even play with a robo-dog. Starting with a hotel that only has robots managing the front desk. It feels so weird when you walk in, because they're designed to look human, but they move really slowly.
Welcome to Henn Hotel. Please use the touch panel to select your language.
These guys won't respond if you speak to them, but they do help you check in by telling you to use these touchscreens. And the lobby does have this phone you can use to call a human if you run into any issues. Like if the robot gets stuck speaking another language. And just like that, we can go find our first robot hotel room. Last time I stayed somewhere like this, every single room came with its own baby robot personal assistant. This time, my room is just a box with a bed. But this is just stop one, because in this video, you're going to see some of the most advanced robot workers in the world. And I want to know if robots really can do human jobs better than we can. But luckily, the robots at this hotel really didn't do that much. So we're gonna start with a point for Team Humans. But before our next hotel, I discovered a futuristic convenience store that apparently uses AI to make shopping better. When you walk inside, it feels like you've time traveled, and the entire store is basically covered in screens. This is easily the most advanced store I've ever seen. Because right at the entrance is this fluffy robot named AI Panta that can answer any of your questions.
Hello there. Such a lovely day to be here at our LAWSON store.
Panta, can you do rocket science?
Rocket science? Wow, that sounds super complicated. I'm much better at helping you find yummy snacks.
Can you recommend me something to buy, maybe a snack or a drink?
Cafe latte would be super fun.
Thank you, Panta.
You're very welcome.
So we'll have to try what Panta recommended, but I also found screens that show the top 10 best-selling snacks in the shop, and every single product in here is connected to AI. This way, anytime you grab a product off of a shelf, cameras will see what you took and recommend other snacks that go well with it. But I was ready to check out, and that's when I saw the craziest piece of technology in the store. There's an AI cashier. It looks like a little anime character, but it's actually controlled by a real human working from home. Konnichiwa. Do you speak English?
A little bit.
Awesome, this is amazing. You look 3D.
So who is this?
I think she wanted me to use the touchscreen, but it was all in Japanese and I got confused. Oh, I'm sorry. Luckily, there was a human worker in the store that could help me figure out how to scan my items. Okay. Thank you so much. That was the coolest store I've ever seen. I think that store does a really good job of pairing real human workers with modern technology. So the robots definitely get a point this time. But tonight we're trying a hotel that famously hired robots to run their room service operations. The second you walk in your room, you'll notice just how high up you are, which is exactly why delivery bots will be so useful here. We'll meet the robots here in a little bit, but first, even though this room is small, it feels fancy. The room centers around the bed, which has a ridiculous view of Tokyo. From our room, we can see for miles in any direction. It's kind of terrifying. Next to the bed is the little sink area. Of course, there's your TV. And a note that explains how you can request a robot to come to your room. Hello, is it possible to have the robots bring up some towels to the room? You can ask for almost anything, and after just a few minutes, Relay the robot will be rolling down your hallway to bring it to you. Hey. Once you open your door, Relay will open his mouth, and you can take whatever's inside. 2 towels. Thanks, Relay. And then, of course, he'll return to the elevator to go back to the lobby. But having a robot you can just call is addictive. So, of course, the next morning I had to try again. Good morning. Could we have some water sent to the room, please? It's also nice. Relay always gives you an automatic phone call so you know he's at your door. See ya. These are robots that are actually so useful. I don't think humans want to have to just make elevator runs to bring towels and toothbrushes to guests. Especially when you're staying on like the 50th floor. I think we have to give robots a point for this one. All right, it's time we go meet our next robot. See, before tonight's hotel, I searched out one small robot that is surprisingly advanced because here in Tokyo, you can even buy a robot dog named Aibo. And it's not cheap. It seems pretty happy. When you talk, it uses microphones to listen to you and give you its attention. Do you want a treat? Oh wow. I wasn't expecting you to actually respond to that. But he sniffs you just like a real dog. Can you smell me? I tried to see if he responded to commands. Aibo, can you sit? Sit. But at first he just started spinning his tail before finally listening to me. Aw, thank you. Can you shake, paw? Somehow he even understood shake. No way. Okay, be careful. You're gonna fall off the table there. Okay, I want one. Aibo, you wanna go back to the USA? I would love to buy Aibo here, but I already have a dog back home, and I think he would be pretty jealous. Are you crying? Plus, he costs over $3,000. And you have to pay $300 per year just to get AI features for it. it's not cheap. But this robot's still super impressive and kind of feels alive. Obviously, Aibo isn't competing for any jobs that humans have, but it is competing for jobs that dogs have. And as cute as he is, there's no way a robot could ever replace a dog. Although it is almost as expensive as a real one. But not too far from Aibo, you can visit this ice cream shop that has a really unique robot worker. Can I get one ice cream with the robot?
Yes.
Basically, it's a cow ice cream chef. And once you place your order, a human worker just has to hand it a cone and watch it get to work. This cow was designed to create the perfect looking ice cream cone. And I gotta say, it did a great job. Wow. I mean, it couldn't look any more perfect. I have to give robots a point here. Before we check into our next robot hotel, we have to eat more than ice cream for dinner. And luckily, there's a futuristic cafe for that. This is Pepper Parlor, a restaurant where every single customer has their own personal robot that'll entertain you however you want while you eat dinner here.
It's literally staring at me.
I guess they can be a little intense sometimes. Basically, there are 3 different types of robo employees working here. Like first, there are these server bots who do the jobs of waiters. They will stay by the kitchen while food's being cooked and then bring meals and drinks directly to whoever ordered them before going right back to the chef to wait for their next task. But then at the entrance, there are also these analysis robots. They give you a special recommendation on what you should order from the menu just by looking at you. Oh, he's analyzing me. I guess this robot noticed the types of clothes I was wearing and that I was using my iPhone to film. And then about a minute later, analysis was complete. He said I should order oil ramen. What? Not sure if I'm feeling oil, but the idea of recommendation bots is definitely creative. Are you having a full conversation?
Oh, you weren't invited.
And when your table's finally ready, you get to meet your personal entertainment robot. Hello. They're able to sing and dance to almost any popular song. Like ours started with the song Apata. Good moves.
Very impressive.
And then it danced to Sabrina Carpenter, started singing a little bit, and then even showed off a really fast dance move. Whoa. Are you okay? A server bot brought out our food after about 10 minutes, which in all honesty didn't look amazing.
I'm very scared.
But thanks to our entertainment, we still had a great time. This is the weirdest lunch I've ever had. Bye. That's the only restaurant I've ever been to where everyone who goes there gets their own personalized entertainer. So I think that's a point for the robots. Welcome to our next robot hotel. Here they have robot workers that look just a little different than usual. Because everything here is dinosaur themed. Even the robots working the front desk. These might actually be the coolest looking robots we've seen so far, although there are signs telling you not to touch them. But they won't respond to you, so they really just direct you to the screens in front of them. All right, to check in, we just use the touch screens as always. You just type in your name, and then your room key spits out of this machine. And then you just have to follow the dinosaur tracks to get to your room. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. For only $130, we got the craziest dinosaur themed room ever. First are your beds, which come with dinosaur plush toys you can hold. Sam really loved this part. Of course, there are plenty of dinosaurs behind your beds, but there are also little dinosaur figurines too. What in the world?
I decorated them.
When you stay in this room, you get your own dinosaur balloon. Whoa, it's huge. And extinct. There's even a dinosaur tissue holder in case you love dinosaurs and happen to be sick. And obviously there are dinosaurs on the TV as well. We really love this hotel room, but the robots are kind of useless. It's a point for the humans. So here in Japan, there are so many robots that apparently you can just walk into a store and buy one. This is the world's largest electronics store. There are 9 stories with tons of crazy things you can buy. Like, of course, they sell build your own robot kits and plenty of robo animals for kids. There's also a robot panda pillow with a tail that wiggles. And there are some that are way more advanced, like the Mothman, which looks like a living creature in your hand, even though it has no face. And it costs over $400. But that's when I found this desktop robot for about the same amount of money. They call it a next-gen AI Robo Pet.
Do you speak English?
I guess not. But that's just the start, because later on we found a mall with a robot police officer. I guess it has a ton of cameras and patrols around, make sure nobody's doing any crimes. But that's when we found a store selling the most advanced personal robot you can buy, I think. Wow. Here in Japan, you can also buy a baby robot called Lovot. Hey. But this isn't my first time meeting Lovots, because a few years ago I went to a cafe, and when you eat there, it's your job to babysit one of the Lovots. And I don't think I did a really good job. But here in this mall, they're actually for sale. You can buy them. Do you know how much it costs to buy a Lovot?
About 1 million yen.
Oh, okay. 1 million yen is over $6,000. So it costs more than a used car. I guess the idea is that it's supposed to be like a real member of the family, like a real robot baby, which feels a little weird to me, but they are really cute and fun to interact with.
It's cute.
Of course, you can pick them up like real babies.
Aww.
It does feel like I'm holding a real baby because of how it moves its head. Hey, buddy.
I think you're gonna get sleepy. Oh.
Honestly, the more you hold this baby, the more you realize why it's so expensive. But because he fell asleep, I had to put him down.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
I'm a robot baby whisperer. They also sell clothes for about $7 or $8. Cost the same as human clothes. But honestly, it's amazing someone was able to build a robot like this. Their eyes and movements are very human. It's actually creepy. They just feel alive and make you smile when you're around them. Maybe buying a Lovot could be really valuable to someone who's lonely and just wants to smile more around their house. But because they can't replace real babies, I'm giving humans a point. This is Yotel. It's our next robot hotel, and it's a little bit more futuristic and luxurious than some of the others we've tried. As soon as you're inside, you'll feel like you're entering the future. The lobby has tons of bright LEDs and these self-check-in stations. You just have to scan your passport and take a selfie to check in. And that's when the robot workers will clock in. Wait, did I just rhyme? Here we go. First, their job is to take you directly to your hotel room's front door. This way you don't have to worry about finding your room. The robot will just bring you right there. It can call the elevator automatically. Whoa. And once you walk in, it'll magically push a button to go to your floor. Oh! Thanks, Aibo. This robot's also named Aibo, but it didn't say too much at first. All right, let's go, buddy. It turns out our room was right in front of the elevator, so Aibo didn't have to go very far. But I guess I accidentally stood in her way when she wanted to go back.
Excuse me, would you please step aside?
Oh.
I am working on a task. Thank you.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Hello, everyone. I am a service robot. I need to take the elevator. Please let me get through. Girl, don't you wait?
Bye, Aibo. It's pretty funny that she only started yapping after her job was done. Okay, let's see our room. I paid about $140 per night here, which makes sense because this room is small, but also futuristic. Yeah, so this hotel already feels like an upgrade. When you first walk in, you're hit with a little bench and your sink. There's a mirror with a cool light you can turn on and off. Whoa. Next, you get this little desk / coffee station. Honestly, this is a very small room, but they use space efficiently. Here is the bed, which looks small because this is a special futuristic bed frame that can go up and down to go fully flat so you can sleep, or up like this where it's more of a couch situation. Across from the couch bed is your TV. Also, let's say you run out of toothbrushes or just need anything from the front desk. Hello, is it possible to get an extra toothbrush sent to the room? Thank you so much. And just like Relay from earlier, hello, these robots can do room service too. Whoa, thank you. That is very convenient.
The door is closing.
Thanks, Aibo.
Have a nice day.
You too. You may call these robots simple, but they do make life way easier if you forgot to pack a toothbrush like me. Robots get another point. Here in Japan, they've literally built a museum full of robots that I guess one day could do human jobs. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I am excited. And right away, you will see factory robots hard at work. So first there are these industrial robots that show how robots may one day work in factories. Way faster, stronger, and more efficient than humans. And if watching them isn't cool enough, they even have a robot arm you can control. They hand you a controller and any movement you make, the robot makes. Wow, it's very precise. But next you'll meet this guy, a robot that is taller than I am. What is your name?
I'm Yaki, a service robot.
What kind of jobs can you do?
I specialize in autonomous driving and transporting items.
This robot's still being developed, but one day could do almost anything. It was good to meet you.
It was great meeting you too.
Robots in factories just make a lot of sense. They're strong, fast, and can work 24 hours. So I think because of this Robostage, we have to give a point to the robots. But for lunch, we're going to my favorite restaurant on the planet.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet
Do you have
you.
a reservation today?
Yes, we have a 1 o'clock reservation.
Oh, from 1 p.m.
Because here, all of the workers are life-size robots, controlled by people with disabilities working from home. They sell shirts that say "Ain't AI," and that's because humans control all of the robots in this restaurant. So anytime you see a robot move here, it's being controlled by someone far away using a computer or iPad like this one. And this way people can earn a living even if it's not easy for them physically, like our waiter today.
I'm Yoshi.
Hi, Yoshi. Yoshi deals with muscular dystrophy, so it's not easy for him to move physically. But thanks to this restaurant concept, he can still earn money and work right from home.
I live in Osaka.
Oh, Osaka.
Yeah.
What sports do you like?
I like baseball.
Oh, okay, me too. Is it fun to control a robot? Yoshi explained that even though it's hard for him to get around, he's still able to control the robot by moving his fingertips a little. That's so cool. And then he started showing us all the fun moves he can do with this little bot. Whoa. Before finally explaining the menu and taking our orders for lunch. Thank you, Yoshi.
Thank you.
But that's when a different robot showed up with drinks for us.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mai-chan. Mai-chan, do you like your job? Is it fun to work here?
Yes, my hometown is Fukuoka.
Wow, Wow, so this way you can have a job in Tokyo even though you live far away.
Yeah.
Next, our food arrived. I got curry and Sam got pizza. And luckily this time, both of our meals were really delicious. Yoshi, the food is very good here.
Thank you. Do you like Japanese food?
Oh, Kobe beef.
Kobe is very delicious.
Well, Yoshi, I think we're done with our food. Thank you so much.
I'm very happy about that.
I'm so happy this place exists. Aw. Okay, it was great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
For coming.
I like your boat.
Thank you.
Alright, soon we have to check into our next robot hotel. But easily the best part about that place is that when you go inside, you're gonna have a conversation and make a new friend with someone you might not have met otherwise. But what makes that place great isn't the robots, it's the people behind them. But we actually have to get on a plane to meet our next robots. And that's when we found these chairs that automatically drive through the airport. They're entirely free for anyone who doesn't feel like walking and carrying their bags. You can just take a self-driving cart.
Playing Minecraft.
Oh. You don't even have to carry your bags. And then you just wait as it drives you right to where your plane is. I gotta say, it is very convenient.
That was like humiliating, but really cool.
And then when it's done, it'll start driving right back to pick up another passenger. They kind of remind me of the chairs from WALL-E, but it is super useful for anyone with a disability that needs to get around a large airport. That is one job robots definitely will take from humans. But it was time for us to get on a plane to Seoul to discover the Korean version of a robot hotel. It's from the same chain as earlier, but the robots here look a little different and more like astronauts. They also have large T-Rex robots for some reason, but staying here can be as cheap as $65 for one night. So I guess by using robot workers, they can offer a cheaper price. Sadly, we aren't staying at this Henn hotel because here in Seoul, we're staying in a hotel that has the world's largest bed. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna give a full tour of this room in one of my upcoming videos, so be sure to click subscribe so you won't miss it. This is GS25, which is supposed to be the convenience store of the future. So I'm really curious how it stacks up to the futuristic Japanese store. But immediately I was shocked because while this store used to have a giant pizza robot with a large arm that could cook you your own pizza, it's gone now. I guess they just got rid of it. And they used to have a robotic ice cream machine. But sadly, now that's gone too. But at least they still have a few futuristic aspects left. This is the ramen area where you can buy whatever ramen you want, and then these machines will cook it for you. Today they have a self-serve coffee station, but they used to have a robot barista with crazy large arms that could move in really precise ways. So it makes me think maybe there are some jobs robots can't do better. And I was able to really put that to the test when I walked past this store, advertising a robot artist you can meet inside. What is that? It's definitely one of the most interesting looking robots I've ever seen, and I guess he'll draw you a picture for only $5. First, it just needs to take a picture of you. No way. And then, I guess using AI, it'll start physically drawing you. It's a little confusing because its sketch isn't looking exactly like the picture it took of me, but after about 2 minutes, it printed the final sketch out. Wow, that's crazy. I decided to try it again on a different machine to see what would happen. This time I tried looking really anxious and scared, but I think it kind of just drew me the same way, looking all cool. Okay. I don't think this one captured my silly face though. He's got to go back to art school. This one's definitely a point for the humans. So between the fired pizza bot and the AI artist, I'm giving humans 2 points. But back in Japan, our next Henn hotel uses a technology that's a little different from before. Welcome to our next hotel, which instead of using robots, uses virtual holograms. Like a samurai could help you check in, a ninja, or even an anime butler. I went with the ninja. Yeah, this is weird. One night at this hotel only cost me about $74, so it makes sense that my room turned out to be fairly small, but at least it comes with a large TV, which I enjoyed. By the way, I love Japanese TV. It's just so fun and different from TV back home. Like, look, there's even Pokemon on the Weather Channel. Like, that's Pikachu. That's so cool. And luckily, not too far away is another Henn hotel. And I guess this one holds a world record for their famous themed rooms, but the front desk just sticks with their classic human-like robots. And it seemed to me like these either love to bow or just not move at all. Honestly, I'm starting to think these Henn robots are way more just for show than actually being useful employees. But just like that, we were checked in and we could go see a way more interesting hotel room. Here you get 2 really colorful beds with what I think are large parrot mascot pillows. You're not a robot, right? But the most interesting aspect of this room might be this box right here. You just open it up, put in your clothes, wait a while, and after a few minutes, it'll play you a song when it's done. Ooh. You know, I'm not sure if you're supposed to steam a jacket or a hat, but at least they smell good now. But I'm excited to change and get some sleep and give Team Humans another point before our big day tomorrow. Oh, good morning. Today I stumbled into a cafe that looks entirely 2D. Everything inside of here is black and white, even the food. But I just got a coffee because today I'm meeting someone very important.
This is my first business meeting ever in Japan.
See, inside this office is a genius robot builder who has developed one of the world's most viral robots that you can actually buy.
I'm Shinsuke.
Shinsuke has designed one of the most viral robots in the world called Mirumi. It looks like a little baby animal that you can actually clip onto your shirt or your bag and will just kind of be there moving around looking cute throughout your day.
It really seems like it's alive. It feels like you have a little baby.
Mirumi has a microphone so it can tell if you're talking to it.
Hello? Oh, that's amazing.
And Shinsuke explained they had the idea for this robot when an employee saw a baby on the train.
Newborn baby, and he made funny faces to the baby. Everyone around the baby was smiling. Baby brings happiness to the people around. The baby brings people closer.
So Mirumi was designed to do the same thing. And it's been crazy successful so far with thousands of sales on Kickstarter. How do you think about the future? Like, are you optimistic?
I'm very excited.
He told me they'll keep working on improving Mirumi to make it the best robot pet possible. So future Mirumi may be very smart.
Right.
Wow.
Bye. Bye, thank you.
I think Mirumi is a product that only uses robotics and AI in a positive way. So I have to give a point to Team Robots. And that makes this video a tie. I honestly didn't plan this. I would have chosen Team Humans to win. So I don't really know what the future is going to bring, but at least in Japan, there's a lot of creative energy being used to build robots that could make our lives better. So I'm optimistic. The future could be a really bright place. The future could be a really bright place.
So I'm optimistic. The future could be a really bright place. Use enthusiasm to get your point across.